Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is Anton, and today we're going to be revisiting Nirvana. And this is a big shout out to Abraham, David, and Laura for joint requesting this one. And this is, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Now, obviously, Nirvana's huge, and I've already told you my backstory. They were never a band I listened to growing up. I missed almost all their big hits, but obviously, Smells Like Teen Spirit is a song I've heard in passing before and stuff. I've just never listened to it myself. I've never sat down, never put it on, or anything like that. So it's kind of like a new experience, but just want to be honest with you guys. And also, before we get into it, as always, if you guys have any song requests, like everybody, and you want to vote on what artists come on the channel every single week, like we did with Nirvana, join everybody in the Discord, link down below. And if you want guaranteed song requests and you want to check out all of our full album reactions like we just finished with Evanescence's Fallen and Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory, join everybody in the Patreon, also linked down below. And that's it. So let's get to Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. David Grohl on the drums. Ooh, that's clear, the clean guitar.
Load up on guns, bring your friends, it's fun to lose and to pretend she's overboard, self-assured, no, the dirty word.
That's such a cool effect on his voice. He's hitting the drums. I love the simple groove here.
I'm worse than what I do best. For this gift I feel best. A little crew. It's always been, always will until the end.
This pre-chorus does such a good job. Wow, that was way better than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. My expectations like are never that high for Nirvana. I think I wrongly had them in a box. I don't know why. I think someone must have told me when I was growing up, like they're like stoner rock or something. Like, and that it's just it made me think that they're like a low energy band all the time. Like they're just kind of like really low energy, and that's why I think I never really listened to them. It's because like I thought I'd be bored, but like listening to that song is Smells Like Teen Spirit is so interesting from the perspective of how the dynamics within this song are insane. Like the verses are very chill and then the chorus comes, but even Kurt Cobain's voice is so unique in that it'd be really interesting to listen to this song with isolated vocals because I'm curious how much of the intensity in the chorus and the bridge is to do with the drumming. Like Dave Grohl's drumming is just insane, and I love his use of the China, the crash cymbal. I love that because like now every time I listen to music, I notice different drumming techniques. Like some drummers, they overuse the crash. It's like literally every single thing is just crash, 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 crash. That gets boring to me because it's just, again, the crash is meaningless if all you're using is the crash. And then some drummers I notice underuse the crash, and all they do is they're always just cymbal snare, just all the time, and like they'll go like eight like two like what is it 8 beats. Like 4/4 is like 1 2 like a lot. Like Dave Grohl will be like boom boom boom, like no, he'll be like boom 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 boom. Like he like I love how he's constantly doing an interplay between the crash and the cymbal. I love that. It's enough to have a rhythm, and then the crash hits, you know what I mean? You feel it when it comes in, but it's not overused. And then the second part of the chorus is he starts going to the crash, and then he does that like kind of punk rock beat that is very difficult to simulate with me because it's actually mostly to do with the bass drum, if I'm correct. It's actually not a double hit on the snare, but when I'm air drumming to it, it's essentially easier for me to kind of feel it if I'm doing like a second hit on the snare there. But yeah, absolutely loved the instrumental. But yeah, Kurt Cobain is brilliant at essentially making his vocals intense, but also like oddly ethereal and atmospheric at the same time. He's actually an extremely talented vocalist that way. No one sounds like him. Yeah, this one kind of blew me away because I kind of thought I knew what it was, and then listening to it I realized how wrong I was. And yeah, Dave Grohl's drumming is just awesome. Like he actually might end up becoming one of my favorite drummers, actually. It just kind of reminded me of the drumming in Godsmack's Speak, actually. I love the interplay of the crash cymbal. Crash, I think it's Crash. I don't think it was China. One of Nirvana's biggest hits. Okay, let's see if they actually talk about it here. What makes the song important? Smells Like Teen Spirit was Kurt Cobain's ironic commentary on teenage college party culture and how devoid of culture everyday life had become. It was meant to poke fun at the jokes and the meatheads. However, as the song began to reach critical acclaim, they started coming to shows to see them perform the song anyways. At first, Kurt found this funny, all of the yoked out athletes jumping up and down screaming the words to the song that meant to criticize them. But with time, he just became sick of being asked to perform it. That's so weird. Yeah, I feel like Kurt Cobain was so counterculture, but the massive success of the band made him I don't think he felt like this. But I was gonna say like it made him kind of feel like a kind of a hypocrite. But I don't think he was, because he can't control how famous he gets, right? He can't control who enjoys his stuff. But it must be weird that it's like the corporatization of creativity. You know what I mean? Like I always find that weird. I even find buying music weird, or like buying a movie, or like buying art. Like I get it. It is part of our culture, but it's just an interesting concept that people are just painting what they love, making music they love, and now they're forced to survive on their creativity that's supposed to be something that's almost like a gift to the world. You know what I mean? Like I know not everyone will agree. and I don't necessarily like dislike it. It's just a weird part of our culture. It's just a weird part of Western society that we're so, it's capitalism, right? It's just everything has a price tag. It's fascinating. In a January 1994 Rolling Stone interview, Nirvana frontman Kurt Cobain revealed that "Smells Like Teen Spirit" was an attempt to write a song in the style of the Pixies, a band he greatly admired. He explained, "I was trying to write the ultimate pop song." Wow, that's interesting. This in the context of a pop song. I can't. But then again, pop, like a lot of people think pop's a genre. It's not. Pop's a songwriting style. It is a lot of time to do with a repetitious hook, and it's simple to follow. It usually is like verse, chorus, bridge, which I usually mock in my videos, but hey man, it works. I was basically trying to rip off the Pixies. I have to admit it. When I heard the Pixies for the first time, I connected with the band so heavily that I should have been in that band, or at least a Pixies cover band. We used their sense of dynamics, being soft and quiet, then loud and hard. Exactly. That's what I noticed about this song. The dynamics were incredible that way. Cobain did not begin to write "Smells Like Teen Spirit" until a few weeks before recording started on Nirvana's second album, Nevermind, in '91. When he first presented this song to his bandmates, it comprised just the main riff and the chorus vocal melody, which bassist Chris Novoselic dismissed at the time as ridiculous. Interesting. In response, Cobain made the band play the riff for an hour and a half. In a 2001 interview, Novoselic recalled after playing the riff repeatedly, he thought, wait a minute, why don't we just kind of slow this down a bit? So I started playing the verse part, and Dave started playing the drum beat. As a result, it's the only song on Nevermind to credit all three band members as authors. Interesting. Cobain came up with the song's title when his friend Kathleen Hanna, at the time the lead singer of the Riot Girl band Bikini Kill, wrote "Kurt Smells Like Teen Spirit" on his wall. Since they had been discussing anarchism, punk rock, and similar, man, I would really like to know Kurt Cobain. I wish he was still alive. I feel like me and him would talk about some interesting stuff. Cobain interpreted the slogan as having a revolutionary meaning. What Hanna actually meant, however, was that Cobain smelled like the deodorant Teen Spirit, which was his then girlfriend Toby Vale wore. Cobain later claimed that he was unaware that the brand of deodorant until months after. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, was there a cause effect? Okay. That's so interesting though. Wow. Let's see if anything jumps out the lyrics here. Load up on guns, bring your friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend. She's overboard and self-assured. Oh no, I know a dirty word. Hello, hello, hello. How low? Hello, 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 how low? With the lights out, it's less dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. I'm mulatto, an albino. I'm mosquito, my libido. I'm worse at what I do best. And for this gift, I feel blessed. Our little group has always been and always will until the end. Interesting. And I forgot just why I taste. Oh yeah, I guess it makes me smile. I found it hard. It's hard to find. Oh well, whatever, never mind. Interesting. I wouldn't have picked up the meaning of this one actually if I didn't know what it was about. That's interesting, but yeah. What other great Nirvana songs are there? Let me know down below. If none of the patrons choose anything, I'll be coming to you guys for some song ideas. And yeah, if you guys enjoy the video and you want to help out with the YouTube algorithm, definitely leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.